It is my pleasure to invite the chairman of the Divine Word University Council, His Grace Most Reverend Archbishop Dr. Douglas Young, SVD, to give his welcome remark and to declare open the 39th graduation ceremony. Please make him welcome.
Thank you, Professor. Well, this is very unusual, isn't it? We all feel a bit strange and awkward at the moment. But still, I take this occasion to welcome you all, especially you graduating students. Although it has been a difficult year, last year and this year as well, you've made it. So congratulations to you all. Please. And I want to welcome also especially the parents and sponsors who have supported you to come to this stage, especially those who have, in spite of a lot of difficulty and challenge, have managed to be with you today to support you and encourage you. I want to welcome especially our special guest and speaker, the Honourable Minister for Higher Education, Research, Science and Technology, Mr. Wesley Ramanai, MP. Please make him welcome. All the other distinguished guests that we have here, my members of council, our newly appointed president, Father Philip Gibbs, those who are with us virtually in Australia and overseas and in Papua New Guinea and in other parts of the world as well. Everybody who is here in physically or virtually, I welcome you all to this graduation. As I said, it's strange, and we all feel very strange. But I do want to acknowledge and thank the administration of the university and the organizers of the graduation for all that they have done to make it possible for this to even take place. You are aware that there are many restrictions imposed, and each day we seem to face new ones, but they have risen to that challenge and have conformed to the restrictions imposed, and in spite of many obstacles, have managed to bring us all together today to celebrate. So I'm very appreciative of that. Today in the Catholic Church we are celebrating the feast of St. Joseph. St. Joseph, the Watch Papa for Jesus, the one who educated him and was responsible for his education, who stood by him as he became a man, who taught him his skills and his craft, and who accompanied him on his journey of faith, learning to read and write, learning the scriptures, learning the culture, learning the religion. He had to accept changes in his own plans that he didn't always quite understand, but he trusted in God that this was all for the best. We all seem to be in a similar position, that our own plans and our own ways of doing things, especially with a culture that likes to smile and we have to cover our face with a mask, a culture that likes to hug and shake hands and we have to stay distant from each other, a culture that likes to be together but we are told to isolate. I think we need the help and the wisdom and the prayer of St. Joseph to enable us to accept these different challenges that we are facing at this time. We have acknowledged those who have passed in this year. Professor Brother Peter Anderson, who has left a great legacy, not only to the university, but to the nation, through the students that he taught, and through the relationship that he had with them. that all who passed through his hands appreciated all that he did for them and are using all that he taught them for the benefit of the nation at this time. We remember the death of a student, Richard, a reminder that the Lord can come for us at any stage of our life, and we must always be prepared. But especially at this time, we remember the passing of our late great-grand chief, who was a great friend of this university and who made a great contribution to where we are today. Apart from opening our student services building, the Grand Chief, Sir Michael Thomas Somare, was very much supportive of the amalgamation of St. Benedict's campus with Divine Word University, something which set a new paradigm for university education in Papua New Guinea and made our university truly a national multi-campus university. So Michael was also very supportive of the process of digitalizing our university and through us, higher education in the whole of Papua New Guinea through the establishment of ARNet. But even more important than that, his friendship with our pioneer president and his frequent presence here for graduations and other events made him a true friend of our university, and we regret his passing greatly. In this year, we are also recognizing 125 years of the Society of the Divine Word, one of the founding congregations of this university. We are the fruit of 125 years of inestimable service. We stand on the shoulders of giants. Those who began the missionary work here in Madang, those who established Divine Word High School, those who carried forward with Divine Word Institute and now Divine Word University, and continue to support this university and higher education in Papua New Guinea. We owe a deep debt of gratitude also to the Society of the Divine Word. As we move forward in our graduation ceremony today, we acknowledge also the great strides that we have made in facing this challenge of COVID. We have made enormous progress in online education. More importantly, we've made great progress in learning how to care for each other when all of the usual supports don't work anymore. And I think in this year also, we have developed an even greater hunger for human interaction when we are eventually able to be restored. I close with two things I noticed in the whole process of the mourning for our Grand Chief. You probably all heard that phrase that is quoted now when he was asked, where are your professionals? Where are your experts to lead a nation? And he said, they are still in their mother's wombs. Well, that was 40 plus years ago. So those who were born at that time have had children of their own, and some of those children are here among us. You are the experts and the professionals that our late great-grand chief envisaged. And he expected that these experts and professionals, you, would continue to develop our nation into a united nation of diverse tribes, regions, cultures, languages, but one people. As we come together today, within a week of the burial of our late great-grand chief, we commit ourselves, certainly from the point of view of the Council, and I hope from you also, to continue to build up the nation through those experts and professionals. I also heard in the eulogy, that beautiful eulogy that Dulciana Samari delivered on several occasions, she mentioned a few times how hurt Sir Michael had been by some petty behavior of colonialism, which we believe and hope now belongs to the past. And I'm not sure whether she said it, but I heard her say it, let's not do that to each other. Whatever was wrong with that colonial past that hurt our founding fathers in any way, discrimination, rejection, nepotism, prioritizing some people over others on the basis of their ethnic identity. Whatever was wrong in all of that, that our late great-grand chief rejected and inspired him to build a unified nation of mutual respect, let's not do that to each other. Our university prides itself on being a servant of unity in the nation. A university that is open to all, a university that is at the service of the nation, and especially the building up of the unity of the nation. So we hope and we pray and we believe that you graduates today will join the thousands who have gone before you to continue that legacy, to build up a united nation of mutual respect and care and love, where we do not do to each other the things that we don't like done to ourselves. Once again, welcome everybody. I now declare open the 39th graduation of Divine Word University.
Thank you, Your Grace, Most Reverend Archbishop Dr. Douglas Young.